Hey everybody, this is John. Welcome to the free video. I got a lot of questions about Snapchat just because it's in the news and stuff like that too. I mean, this is essentially how I trade IPOs. I used to trade these a lot, and just there haven't been that many interesting ones recently. But once you get like your initial like kind of 20, 25 minutes of trading, you can put a line here above the high there and the low. Now, if it goes below the low, you can't really short it. You can't, there's not stock available for IPOs to short for retail traders. So you're really just waiting for a break up above it. So then when above it, we went long, but the goal is to hold overnight because guess what? Everybody's going to come home, see the headlines, and oh, gap up. And so we flipped it out here. And then today, once, I think we got out right here, and then it kept going. And as it came back down and then started to firm again, bought some here with the idea of holding it into the weekend to see if we can get another run and a gap up. But that's going to be the extent of my trading Snapple. I mean, there's not options on it. There is, all that kind of stuff. So it's just a pure kind of a stock play. So here's, we booked some profits on it today, and then looking to see if we can flip that out over the weekend or on Monday. And then my joke on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, that's my Twitter handle is just oh God, where is it? Just right there at John F. Carter. I don't do I do some. I'm more it's like market commentary, not so much specific trades because we do those in the text alerts. But for today, what was kind of funny is that somebody asked me when I was planning on selling my Snapple shares, Snapchat, and I said, planning to sell my Snap shares to my mom on Monday after she reads the headlines this weekend. And that's just kind of the joke. Like, as people read the headlines, they get very, very excited about it. And then this was a nice little marijuana stock that we did into close. So for this one, and the reason I was interested in this one is that I bought the stock, but then options 49 days out. But we've got earnings coming up on the 9th. You can see the implied volatility here is 120%. But what I actually wanted was the options after that. I wouldn't hold everything through earnings, but I'll probably hold some of it through earnings. But this has got high short interest, and if the earnings are good, you could get a short squeeze. So ideally, you make a little bit of money on what you have. You hold a little bit through earnings. If it doesn't work out, you already made some money on it, so no harm, no foul. And then if it takes off because of a short squeeze, it's kind of fun. And then the reason I'm buying these is you don't get the same implied volatility collapse as you would as if you bought obviously the ones with 120% implied vol. And then a couple of other stocks I like going into next week. I was trying to get 30 of these. I didn't get filled. This is T-Mobile. It's got a really good technical setup, decent liquidity, but overall some decent stuff there for Priceline. We got out of our put credit spread today. Not near max profit. We sold it at like $6.90 and bought it back at like three or $4. It'd have been nice if it had closed higher, but that's kind of the way the cookie crumbles. And then the only thing from there that I was looking at was Disney. So Disney had a nice little up move and just wanted to set up a theta positive position with some long calls and some short puts and short put credit spreads. And if we take a look at Disney here on a daily chart, not interested on a 10-minute chart, but on a daily chart, you can see there's a really nice squeeze there. And I like this price action up to about 113. All right, so that's what we have. And then other than that, for Friday, it was just kind of fun selling premium and all that kind of fun stuff. And like on Fridays, there's a good saying in trading, like if you're trading futures or trading directionally, it's look, don't lose your ass on a Friday. Directionally, things are kind of a mess. But from a premium selling perspective, things are really good. And just a reminder, next week, Chris Bretcher is going to be talking all about how to take advantage of Friday expiration. The guy's been doing this for 35 plus years, and he has learned a thing or two about exploiting Friday expiration. It's really some fun stuff. I will be on there as an attendee. This is, trading is one of those things where the minute you think you know it all, that's when the market reaches into your pocket to start extracting money from your account. Always be learning, and I'm always fascinated by what Chris has to say. And just a quick reminder, these are the things that he'll be talking about. How to trade big momentum stocks on options expiration, even with a smaller account. I mean, that part is really cool. Why market makers create a brief but consistent window of opportunity for us to exploit. Very important to know. How to trade super cheap options within a 4-hour window and pay almost zero premium. Very cool. How to know exactly what price to pay for these options. No guesswork. How to quickly scan for the specific chart patterns on a list of up to 68 target stocks. This is a key thing right here where you actually have your inventory of stocks to do this on, and it's not running around looking for something to do. It's just running a specific scan on those 68 stocks, okay, and et cetera, et cetera. All right, so you'll see the link. I think if you're looking at this on an email, you see it at the end of the email. You can just also type in directly simplertrading.com/sunset. His strategy class will be on March 8th at 6 o'clock Central, and that's just 147 bucks. The most popular one by far is if you do the strategy plus live trading. He's going to, of course, do that on a Friday starting at noon through the close. That's just 247, and that, of course, includes this. The nice thing about this is it gives you an opportunity to actually make the price of the class during the class. It's a fascinating thing. And then if you also want to keep in touch with what he's doing, this package also includes 3 months of his subscription. So it'll be awesome. It'll be a lot of fun. And not only does Chris have a wealth of knowledge, but he's super funny. He's entertaining to listen to. So that's a plus. All right. You guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you at the next update.